Hi, this is Jim Blasingame, the Small Business Advocate. And if you'll give me 3 minutes of your time, I'll help you have the maximum opportunity to be successful in your small business. Now, here's a question. What does your intellectual property strategy look like? For 10,000 years, business leverage has come from these 3 asset categories in chronological order of appearance. First, muscle power, animal or human. Second, tangible stuff, raw materials, buildings, inventory, machines, things like that. And 3, intangible stuff, like patents, trademarks, copyright, trade secrets, and other intellectual property, or IP for short. For most of history, business power was weighted heavily on the first 2 categories. First, the strongest caveman and biggest horses had the advantage. Later, the fastest ships and largest factories got the jump on lesser competitors. For a small business, it sounded like this. We have the largest inventory in the Tri-County area. But as revealed in a study by IP attorney Ken Croson, intangible assets became a powerful force in the latter third of the 20th century. Croson discovered that at the end of the 1970s, corporate balance sheets were represented by 80% tangible assets and 20% intangible. But in 30 years, by 1997, the ratio of assets had essentially inverted to 73% intangible and the rest tangible. Here's what small businesses should take away from the breathtaking explosion of IP revealed by the Croson study. First, the power of IP is no longer the wholly owned franchise of big business. Next, for centuries, intellectual property provided only a marginal advantage even for big businesses, but it has become a two-edged sword. One edge provides opportunity for those who leverage intangible assets more and tangible assets less, and the other edge delivers disruption for those who don't. Next, exciting internet resources and other digital innovations are converging and coalescing in front of our eyes to make intangible assets a much more powerful lever for all businesses. Here's another one. IP in the form of digital assets has evolved from 2-dimensional tools like websites to add the 3rd dimension of a virtual marketplace in cyberspace, also known as the cloud. Here's another one. Just because a small business may never reach 73% intangible assets doesn't mean it shouldn't have an IP strategy. And finally, your IP strategy should include acquired intangible assets like software, as well as the kind you create, like a business process you maintain as a trade secret. In the age of the customer, a small business must have an IP strategy that's born from the acknowledgement that it is integral to the performance of virtually every talent and task in your business and required to maintain marketplace viability. Write this on a rock. What does your IP strategy look like? This is Jim Blasingame. I'll see you on the radio or on the internet at smallbusinessadvocate.com.